Yo. You.
Oh, Sam, I didn't know I was already in here. I thought I was spectating. What's
Nah,
good?
I gave niggas a link to the.
Yeah, I thought I was spectating. Word. It was good. It was good.
Hey, shit, was popping, boy.
Nothing. I'm
I'm
chilling,
about
relaxing.
I'm about to start streaming soon. Like I don't got my equipment yet, so I'm on my phone.
Yeah,
So I said, let me I was bored. So I said,
yeah,
let me just hop on this shit, see what the stream is like.
yeah. Facts, facts.
Yeah, I said let me send it to all my guys because when I start streaming, I mean, I'm gonna definitely have y'all plugged in and shit. Yeah, y'all tap things. I know y'all all got. And listen, y'all I gotta get the boxing from you.
yeah. That's what I was about to say. I was like, I got boxing for you. I definitely got it for you.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely. I got like I know basketball, but I got friends that's I mean I don't know what other sports you in, so you could tell me. But I got
yeah,
friends that's like really versed in football, friends that's really versed in uh in basketball and other sports or whatever the case may be, boxing. So I'm gonna be
yeah.
relying on y'all expertise and shit. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
definitely, definitely. The whole crazy thing, like, I'll watch ball and play ball, but I don't watch ball and play ball.
Yeah.
How my job gonna have me ref a basketball game today?
How was it?
It was cool, but they was mad at me. Like, yo, Brody's not calling. I said, yo. I'm like, yo, that wasn't no foul. Like, yes, it was. You can't let them foul that hard. They was wild. Like, being a ref is crazy. I know it
Yeah,
is. Because
yeah.
it's like,
There's a
you
lot of
really got to,
pressure.
yeah, you got to cater to everybody.
Yeah.
So, like,
Can you
it's crazy.
imagine like the professionals because you already know if you a star player, they be over there in the ref air. Yo, ref, they pulling, they fouling me, they pulling. So it's like you gotta be like, I got you.
Yeah. And then, like, you see things that is a foul, but like, that, like, it's like, ain't nothing crazy. Like, you don't need to call
Yeah,
it. And they whining, like, yo, that's a foul. He tapped me. I'm like, yo, son, come on.
the
It was wild.
so you was the only ref.
Nah, me and another person I work with, my
I was
son
about to
Jay.
say because it's difficult like refing a basketball game if you only got one ref. Like
Yeah,
because
it
you
was
need you
super.
need. Uh, that's dope though. That's fire.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, but
How you like in the undisputed?
Undisputed Fire is my daughter
You know, I
keep
got to get
taking
your
my
take
role.
because you can see it and be like, you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
got the
yeah.
expertise. So
I think it's better. I seen like one of the complaints. I think in one of the videos you sent me, that people just talking about the punch selection, right? Like Roy Jones was known as a person that could throw three left hooks, but in this game, you could just hit the hook button three times and anybody could do that move. So
got
there's
you.
like it ain't special as far as that. Like everybody can't do that.
Right, right,
But in
right.
this game,
Okay. See, I didn't know that.
yeah. So
That's
I was
probably
like,
so. One thing you might not know. Um, the people who made that game, they new developers.
yeah,
So they probably learning along with us. So
yeah,
hopefully, I think game two, I think they second game is gonna really be fire for real because they this game is kind of them learning. It's almost like 2K first game. You feel me?
yeah,
But it was live had it on lock, and then 2K came out of nowhere. So I think that's what this is. This is like 2K when they first started out, and then
yeah.
kind of found their footing.
And then on Fight Night Champions, well, EA Sports they trying to come back out now. They saying,
Yeah, yeah. They
and I'm
said they'd
like,
be on.
this was only because of the success of Undisputed.
Yeah,
It
that's exactly
wasn't
what it
for.
is. Yeah.
But
And then live is always live. Also, live is trying to find a footing because not live EA. EA is trying to find a footing because they keep trying to drop a live game and then it's not
yeah,
working. 2K keep coming out. Um, I think Madden, if I'm not mistaken, Madden is EA. If I'm not mistaken, so they got their football.
yeah,
They got their football. So that, like you said, the success of this boxing game, they probably like, okay, maybe we could jump back into this boxing. So that's probably what it is.
yeah. It was a huge void. You know what I'm saying? So when
But
this came out,
the good thing about depending on what EA decide to do with Fight Night, Fight night, from my understanding, was more, and the people loved it, but it was more
Mhm.
casual. Like it wasn't like real boxing. Whereas this game is trying to be, I'm not saying they're accomplishing it, but they're trying to be
Yeah.
more technical and more simulation or whatever. So that could be the contrast in the two games, like whatever you
Hmm.
play, whatever you like more. Some people just like to just throwing wild punches, right? They don't care that if it's realistic or not. They don't care
Or
as long
not,
as it's
yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Fact.
So,
That's a fact. Shit. How you like the game?
I like it a lot, especially for a person who never really watched boxing, right? I only watch boxing for like the big matches. So I don't
Yeah.
know much about boxing and the sport, but this game is actually, and the one thing, if a game is good, it could also teach you things. So I'm actually learning. I'm learning playing the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm learning a little bit playing the game, and I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying to get better at counter punching and block,
Hmm.
because everybody, especially if you got a Wilder or somebody like that, everybody gonna come out with the power punches. I understand, so I'm trying to figure out how to dodge, how to be, because somebody's, I forgot where I heard this from, but they was like a box being a boxer, you being a professional boxer means that you basically are expert at not getting hit,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
Not necessarily throwing punches, but at not getting hit. So I'm trying to learn that aspect of boxing, like not just coming out slugging and just throwing wild punches. I'm trying to learn the art of it, kind of like what you do. That's
Yeah.
why I send you the guy videos, because he seemed like he tries to fight like that too. He try to be like a real boxer, whatever. So he remind
Yeah.
me of you.
Yeah. That's the way I've been fighting with my character that I made, like just straight boxing.
Yeah,
Like I've been getting knockouts from just boxing, like straight 1-2s,
yeah,
damaging the
straight
eyes, stuff.
combinations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like nothing really too crazy. How long you had your channel?
I had my channel for a while, but I never was like thinking about doing nothing serious with it. So I had my channel for probably um 10 years, probably longer than that. Um
Yeah.
but PlayStation allows you, even on the older ones, they allowed you like to stream your games to PlayStation. So I would do that, but not thinking not thinking nothing serious of it. But as
Hmm.
far as me thinking about actually using it for business, it was
Yeah.
this year. It was this year. And it was actually recent.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do a podcast, but I
Hmm.
never really like thought about. I always knew that was something I could do, a talent I would have, but I never actually thought about executing it. But this year, I was actually on a couple people pages like
Yeah.
this, and people like my opinions. People
Yeah.
like my take, so I was like, okay. I said, okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start my own shit. So I'm about to buy the equipment and everything, and really,
What
really
you
get.
need? Don't jump out the window and get nothing too crazy. I
Oh
think.
no, no. I'm getting all basic shit. Number one,
Okay.
and I'm
Okay.
only gonna get to start out. I'm only getting about four things. I ask people what I need to start out with. So I'm gonna get the starter kit. So I already
Yeah.
got a camera. I got a DSLR camera, so I'm gonna use that for my camera.
Yeah.
I gotta buy a. I don't have a laptop anymore, so I gotta buy a laptop. Um, and then I'm gonna just get like a mic, one of them
Hmm.
professional mics, a stand for it,
Yeah.
a mic stand, some lighting, and that's pretty much it. I gotta get a a capture card to capture the video. And this right here is what I'm gonna use.
Hmm.
This is the software. I just ain't pay for it yet. I'm gonna pay for it. So
Oh,
if
so
you
this
got,
is software.
yeah, this is software to stream from. But you can have up to like 9 different cameras on here when you actually pay for it. Right now, I can have up to 6.
Oh, well, that's
Mm.
still good enough.
Yeah,
You
that's
really
still
don't need
good.
more than six.
Yeah, that's still
Is
good.
is it a time limit on it or no?
I don't think so, not that I know of. But the reason why I do want to buy it is because you could stream to multiple places at once. So like right now, I can only stream to one place with the free
Yeah.
version, which is fine. But like, let's say if I wanted to stream here, Twitch, like, cause I might do gaming too, so I might
Yeah.
want to stream YouTube, Twitch,
Yeah.
and something else all at the same time.
Hmm.
Then I have to pay for, which I don't mind paying for it. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be that expensive, but that's I'm probably gonna use this platform to that. Listen, that's why I said let me just fuck with it. I was bored.
Yeah.
I said let me just fuck with it and shit. Because we
No,
live.
that's
If you pull up my page on YouTube, we live right now. On
yeah.
YouTube.
Nigga, I ain't going front. I almost didn't come in, right? Because I hit the I hit the link. Then it started asking me where shit. I'm like, hold on, this nigga say YouTube. What the fuck is this shit? And now shit just be coming to your phone spamming you.
That's a
So
fact.
I went back out there. I'm like, hold on, like I looked at the text again. I'm like, nah, he sent the link, so it gotta be true.
That's a fact. And I
Word.
did just send it to you randomly. Shit,
Yeah.
it said too.
So, I be like skeptical about bad shit. Word. Shit.
How the family?
The family good. My daughter just went down to sleep. My other
Nice.
daughter, she gonna be born any day now.
Oh, so, yeah, I forgot you gonna have two girls now.
Yeah,
Girl, dad for real.
yeah. I can't wait though. I'm hyped about it.
Listen, I'm happy for you, bro. I can't listen. I'm ready to start myself, so I'm
Yeah,
definitely happy for you.
I'm hyped. Like it's cool. I told you we got another crib, right?
Nah, you in a
Yeah,
still where you at? I know you still in Jersey, right?
yeah. I'm still in Jersey, but we moving deeper in Jersey. So this crib we in now, we about to put on the well, we not even about to. We put it on the market for rent for 3,800 a month, and then we getting a lot of people, biting on the offer. I thought 38 was gonna be steep, but you getting a whole house. Know what I'm saying? You getting two car parking, backyard, everything. So it's like,
Listen, man, do your research because one thing about that landlord business, man, it could be annoying. You get the wrong people in your house, man.
oh
And I
yeah,
know a
that's a
lot.
fact.
And from what I understand, obviously I ain't do a lot of research. You probably already did this research, but people, um, the residents, your renters have a lot of rights. Like even like
Yeah,
if they can't pay it, whatever, is like
that's a fact.
you know what I'm saying. So just be careful. Make sure you vet the right people and shit.
Correct. That's why I was thinking about going through Section 8. You know what I'm saying? Section 8 is
Yeah,
cool. Section 8 is guaranteed. I already had somebody come look at the crib from Section 8 and everything. So it's just like just trying to really look like you said, you gotta know where the money come from. You check the funds and see where the funds is at. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I know before at the crib in Brooklyn when somebody had moved in, it was like a couple young girls, but their pops was an airplane pilot.
mm,
So that's who was paying the funds. So I was like, all
yeah,
right, we got these young bitches, but the pops is a pilot and he gonna
yeah.
pay everything. So it was cool. It was good. So like you said, just research and shit.
That's it. So you
But,
still got the crib on Woodbine?
oh, my sister got it. My sister got it. Like, I ain't want to fight for that. It's like
Yeah,
you want it, you can have it, and that's it. I think the best thing I could have did was not, fight for it and get my own. So now that I have my own, it's cool. Then
yeah.
niggas about to go on two
I'm chilling. You
properties.
good? Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it. Like, so I think if I would have ended up getting the one in Brooklyn on Woodbine, I probably wouldn't have had no growth mindset
Yeah,
because it was handed. It was nothing I went out and got.
yeah. Exactly.
So
I'm proud of you, Brody.
thank you for real. Shit, how your job, man?
Shit,
Like,
man. Same shit.
he said
You know what
work
I'm
is work.
saying? Work is there you go. Work is work, nigga. Work is work.
Uh, Yo, tell me
But
how
that's
your
why but that's
yeah
another reason why I'm trying to do this too. I'm trying to find multiple streams of income. So if I get monetized doing YouTube and I start I start getting the right type of subscribers, get my numbers up and everything like that, then I'm trying to make money off this YouTube thing. So like I said, I got a knack for it. A lot of people like me on other people platforms. So I'm like, I might as well just do my thing.
yeah that's what's up. And then even like with this app right here, how much is the paid one versus the free?
I got to look at it. I know it wasn't that much. I don't want to lie to you. I feel like I don't want to just come up with a number, but I remember it's not that expensive at all. Like it's cheap. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I'm saying. Like a guesstimate, like 20 a month under that.
I think
Since
it's less than that for real. Like I just don't want
okay,
to. I don't want to say a number and I'm wrong, but I think it's like I think it's somewhere around 12. If I'm not, but I
that's
might
good,
be
man.
mistaken.
Yeah, I'm just saying like I just want in ballpark because as long as like under 20, I cool. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
around there. Because if I'm expecting 20 and it's under that, that's even like
Yeah, nah,
better.
absolutely. And I could be wrong. It could be around 20. I just remember what I remember is not bad. That's what I remember. I don't remember actual number, but I
Yeah,
remember it wasn't like nothing crazy at all.
yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I gotta do.
Yeah.
I think I got like 3 YouTube pages. Like
Yo, listen, I mean, I don't know if you're interested, but I'll be telling all my mans, I'm gonna tell you too. Um, it'll be dope if we all do this together because I'm gonna be talking sports, right?
yeah.
And everybody page, like for instance, you could talk boxing on your shit, right? Everybody
Mm-hmm.
page, you could talk about your personal interests, whatever. But the dope thing is we could all come together too, like this, and be
Mm-hmm.
like promoting each other's shit, right? Like your followers will come fuck with me, my followers will come fuck with you, because we could have like I was telling my man, I was like, yo, what if we like every Friday? It could be every Friday, every Saturday. We all get together and we all on here together talking about sports. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
gonna come watch us, and then we have our own individual channels that's monetized, so we all getting bread too. You feel
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
what's up.
saying?
I'm super
Yeah.
down. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the reason why I've been procrastinating, right? Because it's like YouTube is fun. You know what I'm saying? You can make a video. Video is cool, but doing it by yourself is boring. I ain't gonna even hold you. You know what I'm saying? When you have
Yeah.
people to talk to and you can hold a conversation, that's what makes it better.
Nah,
You
that's
know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
Like,
Listen, I'm gonna start plugging you in. What I'll be doing, you're gonna start seeing like. So what I'll be doing is, like I said, I'll be a guest on other people's podcasts, but it'd be like this. It'd be like 9, 10, 12 people on camera together, and we all
yeah,
be like, we was talking WNBA, so we all be talking WNBA, or sometimes it's NBA talk,
yeah,
and everybody chime in and get their opinion, and it's like you said, the shit is fun. Like you said, you just sitting there at the screen, staring at the screen by yourself, is like it gets boring at some
yeah,
point. You don't got nobody to bounce nothing off of. But when you got a conversation going, and the conversation is good, you got viewers, people watching,
mm-hmm.
right? And then it's fun. Like it's fun to have these conversations. Like for me, is like especially I can only imagine, when we got this shit up and running, I got you on, I got a couple of my other guys on, and we start talking for real, like we talk, and I'm gonna start learning, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid to admit I don't know boxing like you. So
Yeah,
like once you start breaking certain shit down with weight classes and all that, I'm gonna be interested. I'm gonna be like, oh,
yeah.
like that's
Not
fire. You
saying.
feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I be telling my lady and shit like I don't even feel like a real man. She be like, why? I said because I said I don't be watching football Sunday. It's like I
Yo,
need to learn the game. Like I be hitting
Yo,
everybody
bro,
up on
don't
Sunday.
don't feel bad. I just told my lady the same. Was it who's I talking to? It was either my lady or somebody else. I was like, yo, you could tell I really don't give a fuck about football because it was
Yo,
Sunday and I was playing 2K. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what's happening.
yo, all my other men, they be like, they watch the games. I'm like, yo, damn. Like I go to work, the OGs, are you saw the game? I'm nah, I don't watch football. Like
That's a fact.
so I said I
No, I'm a
gotta
I'm a basketball guy, man. I'm not afraid of men. I love I got to know. Listen, I was just in the men's basketball, but this year I got into women's basketball, and I love it. Like I'm excited for November, bro. Like I think November 4th, the
yeah,
college games start for women. I'm
yeah,
tuned in, bro. And hopefully when I get my setup, hopefully I get my setup soon. I'm gonna be on here breaking it down for people. I'm like once I don't even listen, you could just tell I love basketball because once I got like it was that championship game with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark that got me
right.
watching, right? And
Yeah.
then the next year, which was this year, earlier this year, I watched the actual NCAA tournament, the whole thing. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, from there, I was locked in. And then after that, I watched the WNBA. And now this is going to be the second year I'm going to watch a full tournament, full college season. So I'm excited, man. I'm going to break it down and all
Yeah.
that. So
Nah, that's what's up. That's definitely what's up. Yeah, I gotta start watching just more sport. But I be busy like with both jobs in school.
yeah,
It'd be hard for me. It didn't, all that both of them shits is in New York, so I gotta travel back to Jersey. Shouldn't I be too busy? But
yeah,
weekends I
going
definitely
back
got
and
to.
forth and shit.
Yeah, but I definitely got to catch it. But hell yeah, when it come to boxing, I'm definitely ready to talk about that shit. What I was gonna ask you was, you sure you ready for this internet shit?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, what you mean though? What you mean?
Is a difference, like what I'm learning, right? I heard one person talk about it, and I seen it happen to like social media niggas, internet niggas, like you see how me and you just had casual talking,
Yeah,
but it'd be like a nigga that understands the internet is just say some wild shit,
yeah,
just say some stupid shit like yo disrespect you, know what I'm saying? And you're like, what the fuck
yeah,
this shit? Like, where the fuck this shit coming from?
yeah,
I'm talking about
yeah,
niggas be all on the stream disrespecting a nigga. What? Like, yo, fuck out of here, nigga. You don't know no fucking basketball, you bitch ass nigga. Like, just
yeah,
ODing. You'll
yeah,
be like, yo, where the fuck is this coming from?
yeah.
And then when the live over, nigga call the nigga, yo, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean that. I just had to do that because of social media.
Oh, you talking about niggas who perform for the camera?
Correct. You know what I'm saying? You
Got
gotta
you.
be ready
Okay.
for that because
So
yo,
I've dealt with I don't know if I've dealt with anybody perform for the camera, but I've dealt with the with like the ignorant people that come on and just say something crazy, right? Just
yeah,
because. So I'm gonna tell you, yeah, I'm ready for that. So you're gonna I want I'm a you're gonna one thing about me,
yeah,
I don't I didn't notice about myself, but it makes sense. I like arguing and debating with niggas. So when one of them niggas come up, I just destroy them. They don't
yeah,
really want to, well, especially if they talking about, if we talking about something I know. I won't never, like when we talking about football, I get quiet. Like I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
care about
yeah,
that. When we talking about something I know, like something I usually destroy people like that. So it's like
yeah.
somebody that just want to perform for the camera probably don't want to talk to me, because the reason why is when so the way I talk to people, I don't never speak with emotion. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the worst thing you can do with me. And that's the to me,
Yeah.
that's the worst type of arguments you can have. When I speak to people, I always speak from a fact. It's from a fact foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And I could usually back up what I'm saying with some type of video, because I'm not saying how I feel.
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying
talking
like, yo,
facts.
this
Yeah.
is what it is. Like, this is where it's coming from. So I could
Mm-hmm.
either back it up with a stat or some type of video or something. So it was like with people like that, I usually, you don't really want to do that with. You don't want to perform with me because like
Yeah.
you lose, right? And then the other one of people just being ignorant and nasty. It is what it is. I mean, you're gonna deal with stuff like that. You already know where we come from. So niggas ain't
Yeah.
soft
Yeah.
neither. So it's
Yeah.
like we could deal with internet niggas differently because we used to like, yo, you know what I mean? We
Yeah.
know it, so
Day days.
it's a little different. But
Yeah.
I also understand, and I don't take the internet too serious either. Like it's this is all really just entertainment, no matter how you look at it, chop it up, right?
Correct.
People, and we talking right now, we talking boxing. We got, matter of fact, we got one viewer right now. Shout out to the one viewer. But if we talking boxing, people was just gonna watch us to see like, one, or do we know what the fuck we talking about, right? Or like, are we saying some
Mm-hmm.
dumb shit or not? Two, are we entertaining or not? Like, are we fun to watch,
Yeah.
right? So it's all entertainment anyway. So I don't really take it too serious. But like, yeah, like one thing about me is I think I got time for the trolls, bro. Like I enjoy the trolls. I'll be in the comments just trolling with them. Like they say some dumb shit, I say some dumb shit right back.
Yeah.
So I'm
Shit.
ready. To answer your question, I'm ready. I'm ready for the
Nah.
internet, for the trolls, and for the
That's
people that
good.
perform, for the camera. I'm ready, because it's like, yo, I'm gonna perform too, but our performance is gonna
Yeah.
be different. My performance is gonna be based in facts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your performance is gonna be, trying to, you know, sound good or look good for the camera or whatever the case may
It,
be. But that
it
you're usually gonna lose that argument if you talking to somebody who knows what the fuck they talking about.
correct. But then this what I'm saying. The internet niggas know it's not about losing the argument. They want a viral moment. So they just want to say something
Yeah,
that's gonna go
they want a
viral. They don't
moment. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't care. They don't care how much facts you spit. They're gonna say something. Well, not going. They're gonna try to say something that just is bogus and makes them go viral.
now
You
that's
know
a
what I'm
fact
saying?
though. That's a fact.
That's all. I'm like, when I learned that, I'm like, oh, this shit really different. I thought niggas would get on the internet and really just talk. You know how they really talk. It's like
Yeah,
no, they perform like they Charleston White, for instance. That
yeah.
nigga speaks ignorant like a motherfucker. Oh fuck these niggas. I hope he did and this, that, this, that. But that nigga's a smart man.
Yeah,
And I had to learn because I was like, I didn't like him. And then I watched another interview, like, yo, this nigga man smart. I like this nigga. And I had to learn. It's a
he performing.
character.
He
Yeah,
is a
it's a
character.
character.
That
Like they
makes
really
sense.
performing. And
I
that's why I'm
haven't
like,
really ran into many people like that. So in all honesty, I don't know them. Like somebody like that extreme that's like really
mhm,
just trying to be. When I've ran into trolls, I've ran into people who I guess you know I don't really want to say performing, but for lack of a better term, performing. But I haven't ran into somebody that's just like a character for the camera and they cut off the camera, they're a different character. I haven't ran into that. So I
yeah,
really don't know.
yeah. And
But
that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
pretty sure I'll be prepared for that though. Like to
Yeah,
answer your question, I think I'll be prepared for that.
yeah. Because I know, like, both of us, like I said, I got like maybe two videos, two, three videos on my YouTube. So both of us are fairly, new.
Yeah.
So it's like once we make it to a certain level, you gonna find the faker niggas there, like, oh, this nigga
And
just
that's a
performing
fact though.
because they understand YouTube and understand what makes the algorithm work.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me and you, for us, it's like, nah, it's a hobby. You want to talk about some real shit.
Yeah.
But other niggas know I don't give a fuck about this real shit. I want to
Yeah.
make this.
I'm trying to go viral.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's why I'm just like, yo, man, it's crazy. But
Yeah.
that's not a place I want to be. I just want to speak boxing and talk about boxing. Like,
I mean, it's a room for both though, right? Because like you said, you need the person with the expertise. But
mm,
if another person knows how to put it to you like this, and I'm not saying that this is always necessary, but let's just say you talking about boxing. Some niggas on here disagreeing with you. And y'all having a healthy conversation. It's not going outside of sports, but y'all going back and forth, right?
mm-hmm,
It might turn into a good conversation that people might be tuned into.
correct.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it depends on how it goes. So because I've had moments like that where people got me heated on here, because I normally talk like this. I'm cool, calm, and collected. But I've had moments where people got me heated, and I'm just talking more aggressively, just because of where the conversation is going. You feel
Oh
me?
yeah,
And then
yeah,
after, it's almost like if you again, it's almost like us. You having a conversation with your man. We at the barber shop. I'm like, what nigga? You think nigga? What? Fuck out of here, blah blah blah. And then you don't realize you doing it to after the fact, right? You just
yeah,
having a conversation, so it happens. And then sometimes you realize, like, oh shit, I didn't even realize I was that amped up. But the
and yeah,
conversation was good and people was into it. You
yeah,
get what I'm
correct.
saying? So it depends on the type of performance. If it's good for the conversation, I'm all for it. But if it's like
Correct.
just somebody that's like, trying to fuck up the conversation, I'm not for that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, and that's what I ain't with.
Because we all
But
we done had plenty of them, whoever we talking about hip hop, whether we talking about sports, you done had those conversations with your friends before where y'all both is disagreeing. You like, nigga, what?
oh, yo, I put something controversial. One of my uncles was mad at me. He's like, "Yo, nephew, you bugging, nigga. You on some weird shit." Mind you, my uncle the same age as me. One of them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, nigga, you bugging. You on some
You
weird
talking about
shit.
Dre?
Nah, nah, nah. Dre, my nephew.
Uh,
I was like, my uncle. So I was thinking about something the other day because you know how people like talking about industry plants and all this other
yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, yo, I'm thinking about industry plants and well, what is an industry plant? They just call it somebody that's in the industry that was put there to make some noise. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
distract people. So I started thinking like, all right, if y'all I don't believe in industry plant shit. That's just me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
if somebody was an industry plant, I said I think Tupac would be an industry plant, right? That's one.
Mhm.
And then I said I think Tupac has the same kind of musical career as 6ix9ine. They understood what gangster rap got them. right?
Yeah.
So rather than my uncle just trying to hear me out, nah, Tupac was a real nigga. Tupac was a gangster. I said Tupac wasn't a street nigga. Neither was 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Tupac was a smart person.
Yeah.
He wasn't. I say he wasn't a punk, right? But
Yeah.
he wasn't a street nigga, and that's okay.
And they to go to your point, Tupac, they got videos out there of Tupac performing when the camera was on, and when the camera gets cut off, he was a different nigga. He calmed down or whatever. So,
Yeah.
it,
So
but I will say that's a controversial take, and that's a take that they get people talking. But
yeah,
that is a take that's gonna upset a lot of because of
eh,
their love for Tupac. It's gonna
because
upset a lot of people. And
Tupac, one of my favorite artists. Know what I'm saying, I think
yeah,
he's my number one artist. And but I'm still going to put it like, yo, if you dislike 6ix9ine for what he did, right, outside the snitching, just musically, yo, he not a gang member. He wasn't in the streets. He attached himself to the Bloods and used them to maximize his success and financial
you
ability,
making sense. You're making a
right?
lot of sense.
Tupac did the same thing. When Tupac came out, he was with Digital Underground. That wasn't gangster rap. His first two albums wasn't gangster rap. Tupac did not pick up the gangster image until after Juice and Death Row. Even his albums before Death Row, they didn't sell as much when he got to Death Row and picked up that gangster image and started doing the gangster rap. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I said, you still have two people that were in the street that linked themselves to the Bloods and their careers skyrocketed and took off after that, right?
yeah,
And I'm like,
you're right.
anybody knows they'll tell you in the heartbeat, gangster rap sells. Tupac is not dumb. He knew that, right? And I said both of them not being real street people, that's why both of them were easy to set up. That gangster mentality that they, what would you call it? Projected, that was like a forced projection, was their downfall. Tupac always being set up, not listening. Like it's numerous
Yeah,
times. A street nigga know how to move, right? He gets a phone call from Big and them. Yo, don't go to the Quad Studio. They trying to set you up. What he still do? Go to Quad Studio. Um, when he was in Rucker Park with Snoop Dogg and he pressed Nas, and he thought he punked Nas, and Snoop Dogg was like, "Nah, nigga, Nas let us slide. It was so many people in here with Nas, you didn't even notice.
yeah,
We were surrounded." That's why I'm like, he was unaware when it came to street shit. He was unalert. He didn't have that sense.
yeah,
Even with the girl in the hotel room, you know what I'm saying, all them niggas, he didn't have that street sense, and the nigga in the streets would have knew like, nah,
yeah.
nigga set
This
up
is
for the
gonna be
shit.
bad. Yeah,
Yeah, to him going to the Vegas, fighting a gang member, beating his ass,
and
and
thinking now
coming
what's
out to
gonna
party.
happen.
Yeah, and coming out to party. Like that tells me you don't have no awareness. If I go down the block and fight somebody, I ain't going right back down there later. I'm in the crib waiting.
Yeah,
I'm laying low for a little minute. Like that's all. Like none of them had no sense of awareness when it came to street shit, and that's why they were set up.
it makes a
But
lot of sense. That's a good take.
yeah, and like I said, not taking nothing away from Pac. Pac is a great rapper, but we cannot act like he was a street nigga. He was an artsy kid that did poetry, danced, and acted.
Yeah,
Know what I'm saying? He got his breaks with the music, and a kid like that is going to be easy for him to play a role. And we see that from movies. It was easy for him to play, yo, gangster role, do that. Play a cop, do that. So if you already know how to rap, yo, rap about this gangster and act like it. It's going to be easy for him.
yeah, and especially like with Pac,
Mm-hmm.
if you know a little bit of the history, it kind of makes sense because he needed the gangster image. He needed the Bloods to back him up because when he was in New York, he made a lot of enemies with some real gangsters.
Correct, because
So
he'll take
he
around gangsters.
is so he needed that to like for his agenda to get back. He needed that the fight back. Unfortunately, I wish he wasn't. I wish I wish they was able to resolve the issues a lot sooner because I think a lot of people got hurt just with that.
Mm-hmm.
However you want to call it. I mean, I don't want to say because I agree with you 1,000%. I just know that's
Yeah.
so controversial. I don't want to say it. 'Cause I
It's
don't-
controversial, but I'm like, the music career, I said outside the acting and all that, the music career, they did the same thing. I'm gonna attach myself
Yeah.
to this certain group of people and rap about this and personify this for my success.
The only thing I separate 6ix9ine and Pac with is 6ix9ine snitch. Right. Pac.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I
I
said.
think
Outside
Pac
of that,
I think Pac held it down, but breaking down both of their
what?
stories, I think it's parallel, like you said. I never
Yeah,
thought about it before, but it's real parallel for real.
yeah. And then even when I was speaking to my other uncle, he's like, "Yeah, you're right." And then he also said Tupac ain't snitch, but he ain't get the chance to. Death Row was never, you know what I'm
I
saying?
wouldn't say that because Tupac went to trial and Tupac got
For
locked up.
his for
You
himself
snitch
though.
before you go to trial.
He that well, for his own actions, the rape, that's his own actions.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? 6ix9ine, like I said, remember, people didn't want to mess with him musically because of the assault on the girl. They said she was a minor.
right.
They
I
like I
forgot
said, their
about that.
careers is similar, bro. I'm like, yo, they have
Yeah,
similar
real
careers.
similar. Real
And
similar.
nobody wanted to
You're right.
touch him because of that. But the
It's
only people that
Pac,
worked with
Pac went
him,
to jail. 6ix9ine did. Let me ask you. Listen, let me ask you this question though.
yeah.
This is what they saying that I never heard. Maybe you heard it. They saying that when Pac was locked up, before Shook came and got him,
Mm-hmm.
that niggas raped him in there.
I didn't hear that.
I ain't know that. And that kind of like, if that did happen, it makes sense why he was so like
Yeah.
West Side. That
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. But then
Because it was like, it's supposed to have been like, I think Jimmy Henchman people that I heard.
they were saying like he's from that community, right? They say, yo, all the success. He attached himself to women, but not really. No kids. You know what I'm
That
saying?
makes,
They're like, what person back in the days, all that success, young, no kids, like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? All, certain photo shoots, certain things he was wearing, like it was probably cool that we thought about it in the day, but he had on one of, he was wearing a leather corset. Think about it. He was in the tub, butt naked, just arms up with gold on, or gold
yeah,
around him. They like so a lot of them saying, you know, he was part of that community. And then when I start thinking about it, I'm like, that ain't far fetched.
yeah.
It ain't far fetched. Like I said, I can't confirm or deny, but it had me thinking like, yeah,
The only thing that makes that to me, I don't know. I could see it both ways. I could see it
yeah,
where it makes sense that he's a part of that community. Then I could also make sense that he just was a bachelor because I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give it to Pac. He had all the ladies. Like
he did, yeah, yeah,
he
yeah, yeah,
had
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah,
ladies. So
yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta get that to him. Like, but that don't mean that he wasn't a part of that community either, though. So it's like
Correct,
that makes
correct.
sense. Like it does make sense.
Yeah,
See, I'm a person like I don't necessarily have to agree with you, right? But
yeah.
if what you saying makes sense, I could see it. And I ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna lie, I never thought about none of this shit before. And it's
Yeah.
making a lot of sense. You know what
That's
I'm
a fact.
saying? Let me ask
That's
you a question. You said you had a page or whatever, and you don't got many videos. What did you think about you want your content to be if
I
you
was
did a page?
going. My page was gonna be straight boxing.
Okay, so you're gonna do sports basically. That's what I'm saying. So you're doing
Oh yeah,
boxing.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Facts.
Because see, my thing is one of the things that's difficult for me is
Mm-hmm.
understanding the algorithm of YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk about multiple things, but I'm realizing it might not be smart to talk about multiple things because of the algorithm of YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to keep it a niche thing so people could come
Correct.
back to that thing. Because I wanted to talk about WNBA because I'm into that now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I want to talk about gaming because I game a lot, and I want to talk about what we talk about now: hip hop, music, shit like
Yeah.
that. But those are three different genres, and I probably can't talk about all that on
Yeah.
one channel. You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying?
but you know
Because
what?
somebody who cares about the WNBA might not give a fuck about this hip hop shit, and somebody
No,
who cares about the hip shot shit might not give a fuck about the game and shit.
you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna get a notification. Yo, 80s baby just dropped a video. Let me go see what this is about. Basketball. I
What
don't
the
watch this nigga for
fuck
no basketball.
is this? So that's the one thing. So I think I'm gonna just do I'm gonna start out WNBA and NBA. I'll probably do NBA and WNBA and just leave it at that, and then figure out later if I want to like open up another channel and talk about other stuff or whatever the case may be. But I would love to talk about all three on one channel. But I would
Right.
just if I do that, I would have to have an audience that understands like this is what you're getting from this channel.
But you know what I seen a person do? His name is Dwyer, right? He has like one channel, but he breaks his videos up in sections. So it's like folders. So he'll have like a gambling folder, then a folder about boxing. Then he's also a lawyer. Then
Mm,
another folder with lawyer advice. So
okay.
I don't know how much money he's making, but I watch him a lot. I think he's good when it comes to boxing and making bets on boxing. So I watch him for both
Okay.
of those. So you
What
know,
I was
if it's a
thinking,
will, it's a way.
yeah, what I was thinking I could do is kind of like what you said, similar to that. Just like if I had them all on one channel,
Hmm.
have different like a title for like the show. So
Yeah,
this title might be I don't know what the title would be because I have to be creative, but it'd be this would be all my hip hop shit under this title, and then this title would be like WNBA sports shit like that under this title. So I was thinking about because what made me think about that is I'm sure you saw I forget her name is mad crazy to say is it start with a D. It's a light skinned girl, real pretty. She all over the internet right now. She used to be a news anchor, but now she's like doing like she eats like a different anyway. I was on her page and her page got like different content, but the different content is like that. It's like one is it's called Demetria. I think her name is something like that. It's like Demetria Eats. And it's like her going to different restaurants and trying different foods. But then she
hmm
also do sports. So then that's like the NFL or
yeah,
whatever. She got the NFL stuff on there. But I think the reason why she could specifically do that is because people probably like her for her personality.
a
So
personality. Yeah,
she could do just different things and people will watch her do it. You
it's
get what I'm
kind of
saying? They might not necessarily be there solely for the sports takes or solely for the eat. They
correct.
just like her.
Correct. I didn't see mad females do that, even with boxing. I'm like, yo, y'all really watch this female? Like, she ain't talking
Yeah.
about that. Like, she ain't even
Yeah.
asking the right questions. It's crazy. It's crazy. The game is crazy, but the whole thing is that there's enough room for everybody. They tell
That's a
you
fact.
if you ain't got no competition, you're in the wrong business.
Yeah.
So as long as it's competition, you know you're in the right business. You know it's a niche. People's gonna watch you. I just don't like people that do clickbait, put up fake news. Like I saw
I
one
hate
nigga.
that, bro. That'll
Yeah,
get me. Yeah, that'll get me to block your channel. I hate that. I hate when,
yeah. I hate. I hate.
especially the clickbait shit where they say something happened and you watch the video and
And it didn't
nothing in
happen.
the title.
Yeah.
That shit pissed me off, bro.
But those are the channels that they know the clickbait going to get them up. What they don't understand because they probably didn't research what happens. People are not going to watch the channel. It'll drive people there, but as fast as it drives them
Yeah,
there, it's going to drive them
they
away.
gonna block your shit.
Yeah. Now I'm driving you away. So you may have one video that has a lot of views
That's
because
it.
people rush to it, but that's it. People ain't coming back. People, like you
Yeah,
said, they're going to block you. They're going to do whatever they got to do. Like, it's shit
yeah.
crazy. Word. But
But I'm happy. I'm happy. I ain't know you was interested in doing the sports shit. So I'm happy that we had this conversation though, because I'm about like I said, I'm about to buy the equipment soon. Hopefully, I don't know you got equipment or you
I got,
gonna
I got equipment.
bet. So we definitely about to start combining forces and what I mean
Yeah.
take the internet by storm.
Nah, that's the fact. Damn, you can even. I was about to say, can you turn the camera around on this motherfucker? Nah, right?
What you mean turning around?
Like, you know how if you just on a regular phone, like I could just turn it to the other way.
Yeah, you should be able to.
I don't see no button for that unless my ass just old now.
Um, you probably got to go back out to the camera. So when you had started
Oh
your
yeah,
camera, it's probably got front facing and back. I think anyway. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it has that. Yeah, it has to.
Nah. Look, I'm gonna show you the setup upstairs.
Shit, I'm trying to have my setup this like by next month. I really wanted it now because I wanted to start with this college season shit, but I'm gonna miss a couple games and shit. It's all good.
So, look, that's my microphone,
Nice,
two screens,
nice.
camera. I, I got the regular camera too, the DSLR.
Yeah, yeah,
I have everything. I just like it's boring doing it by myself.
yeah. I see. Listen, that's fire. I'm proud of you. Bro. That's fire, bro.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fire.
just word. So
I'm about to
yeah,
have my shit soon too. We about to be lit.
yeah. So that's definitely gonna be cool. Now
What
it's just
you
gonna be
when you stream? What you didn't use the software?
nah. I just would like record a video and just upload it to like YouTube.
So you should fuck with this shit then. StreamYard. See
That's
if you
why
like
I
it.
asked you. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
let me see how much this is. I'm gonna definitely look into it for real.
I'm gonna show
Word.
you. I'm gonna show when we get off here. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna send you a link to somebody else's channel that does
Mhm.
what I'm saying, and so you can kind of see the vision that we all doing in this shit.
Yeah. Nah, that's what's up. Hell yeah. Nah, I can't wait. Definitely gotta put that to use.
And that's a
Shit.
fact, though. It's a fact. I
Shit.
got the. So, what camera you use? You said you got the DSLR. You use that camera or webcam?
I use both. I got a 90D, so most of the time I use that.
The reason why I ask is because with your DSLR, you have like a stand to hold it. Because that's what I gotta
Yeah.
buy. I gotta get the stand for this shit.
Yeah, I got the stand. Well, I don't even know where that shit at right now.
Yeah, I gotta get a stand for it. I gotta I think I got a tripod in here somewhere, but I want to get a like one of those mic something to hold it
Yeah.
opposed to the tripod.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's mad stuff that you can buy. You don't need a crazy setup. It's like real simple.
Yeah, something just real simple. And
Uh,
start talking about these sports and shit like that.
nah, that's a fact.
And
Yo,
then we
what you
can help
think?
each other. I could drive people to your channel. Make when we get off here, text me your YouTube channel so I can make sure I'm subscribed to you. I could
I
send
got
people
you.
to your channel, and then you can send people to my channel. Like this shit gonna be lit, bro. And then, we both gonna be monetized. So
Mm-hmm.
listen, I could see the vision only because of the people. I'm gonna send you some links. The people that I've met already doing it, so that's why I know
Mm.
it's possible. And then one thing you could do that's gonna help your channel out. I'm gonna start when I'm live on these channels. I'm gonna start sending you the link. You could pop up
Yeah,
or
definitely.
whatever, and then they real unselfish. So they'll be like, "Yo, he got a channel. Go follow him." And you're just
Yeah.
gonna get wild followers just by being there,
Nah, that's what's up.
and
And
then you're
then
gonna meet people.
what else? I was damn. I just had something to say too. I forgot. It slipped my mind.
So good.
Totally
It'll come back
forgot.
to you.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Shit, it's talking about the channel. I don't know, but it's gonna come back to me.
So it's
Shit.
definitely gonna come back. And then we're gonna be
Oh,
talking about this. Like now
yeah.
that I know you into this. Cause like you know how shit goes sometimes. Sometimes you be the only nigga into something. You can't really talk about it with nobody. So I didn't
Mm,
know like you was into it. I talked to a couple of my other men. He said he fucking with it. So I'm like, I bet this could be like something that niggas start doing. We all around the same age. Niggas got high level about
yeah.
sports. Cause I know niggas, we done had these conversations. So I already know it's gonna be lit. And then our personalities, the cool thing about this is because I know how you are, I know how my mans are. Our
Yeah.
personalities is retarded. So when people see that shit online, they gonna be like,
You better
yo,
say, bro.
the fuck is
Especially
this?
like you said, especially like when it comes to sports and the sports we know. When you know something, you're passionate about it. They gonna
Exactly.
tell off rip like, yo, nah, these niggas is wildin'. Like they passionate
Yeah,
about this shit.
exactly. And especially listen, and this fact that niggas think off the wall shit, because like what you just said to me, I never thought about before, but it
Yeah.
make a lot of fucking sense. I'm like,
Yo, a lot
yo,
of sense.
that's crazy.
Word. like you said, it's crazy because people must, like I said, some people like, nigga, you're bugging, you're reaching. I said, how am I reaching if I'm stating the facts? Tupac, he was successful, but he gained more
Right.
success after joining the
But
Bloods. Where's that not a fact?
but look, those are the people you need though. Because
Yeah,
those
yeah,
people that saying you bugging is the people you need to be like. Those are the people you need to go back and that's what makes shit watch. Because there's a lot of people who think like him.
yeah,
But if you breaking your shit down with logic and facts,
yeah.
niggas can't help to be like, yo, that makes sense. Even if they disagree,
Even if
that
they
makes
disagree, yeah.
sense. You know what I'm saying? So
Word. Is one dude on the internet. I don't like this dude. I swear to God. So it's crazy. I met him because he was talking trash to somebody,
yeah,
and he like a fake boxer. He Diesel dude. So he was talking trash to somebody. So he did. They tried to make one of my mans fight him. Like, get my man to beat you up. So my man Rob hit me up. I'm like, yo, don't do that. Like, don't try to be no doja for somebody. So Rob was like, yeah, you right. So the other dude, he started hitting me up after I was like, yo, it ain't nothing. Like, Rob ain't got no problem with you. That's y'all just doing internet shit. Know what I'm saying? So then he started asking me, you can teach me how to fight. You can teach me how to this and that. He's hitting me up all the time, calling me. No lie, this nigga went on a podcast and got his buzz up and just started ignoring me the whole time. Right. And one thing I was gonna do, because like I said, I have the cameras and stuff. I wanted to interview boxers and go around to different gyms and just talk to the trainers and everything
that'll be
like that.
fire. That'll be
Because
fire.
um, I'm not sure if you know what it is. Well, you probably know it, but you ain't really think of it, right? Like it ain't probably in the front of your mind. Different races of fighters or eth- ethnicity, whatever you want to call it, they fight different.
Okay.
Black fighters are more so slick fighters.
Okay.
Uh, Mexican fighters are known as warriors. They throw a lot of body shots. Cuban fighters are known as pure boxers. Like you don't want to fight a Cuban, like they're going to box you. They're athletic. They're skilled. Like it's different. Like Russian fighters, oh, they punch hard. So they get it. Like it's just different when it comes to different fighters and who you
Yeah.
train as. So I wanted to go to different gyms because different gyms is like just they have their own different environment, and I
Yeah.
wanted to show that. So when he was in the gym in Harlem, I tried to get next to him. He like just was egging me. So I'm like, all right, cool. I go to
Acting
the gym
funny.
in yeah, I go to the gym in the Bronx one day. Turn my head, who there? He runs down, yo, what up? And I'm
Now you
saying
try to
so.
act like
Yeah, mind you, I'm like, I wanted to spar him because I'm like, nah, I want to beat fire out of him now because he's wilding like. But now son is on Math Hoffa. He's on like a whole bunch of YouTube videos talking crazy.
yeah,
Like, yo, I'm a god and a black man is God. And I've been in these Diddy parties. I've been in, all these studios, all these labels try to holler at me, and these people want to have sex with you and they trying to take your butthole. Like, son's in there while even Math was like, yo, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah. So Math was like, yo, you was in the room when this happened? He's like, yeah. So Math like, so say the person that tried to do that to you. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Like he'll say
you could
something
tell that you
outrageous.
could tell he making up stories like you said, performing for the internet.
Yeah, yeah. So he
Yeah,
performs like even females I know, they're like, son tried to talk to me and he did some weird, real vulgar, wild stuff. But he goes on the internet, yeah, the black man is king and we gotta respect our women and this and that and this and that. And it's like, yo, he's a certified actor. Like
yeah,
certified actor. And I'm just like, yo, this dude is wild.
yeah.
But he know
Those are people I don't want around me.
yeah, but they
Yeah,
understand the internet.
yeah.
They understand it.
You could say he understand it to a certain extent because people like that might understand it, and it's weird because he should understand both. It sound like to me he don't understand outside because see the you got to have some type of integrity when you on the internet too because what happens is you on here you don't know who watching you just like you said you don't know who watching you and you say the wrong thing, the right person gonna test you,
Yeah.
right? So you can't be on here just saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, first of all, one thing I learned even in a short period of time I've been doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So because I do so much research about what I'm talking about, 90% of the stuff I talk about be facts, but I misspeak sometimes. And the
Yeah.
one time you could say everything right, but the one time you misspeak, niggas gonna hold you accountable. Oh, he was wrong when he said this. It's
Yeah.
like,
100%.
damn, I was talking about Aaliyah Boston. I don't know how much you know on the WNBA, but Aaliyah Boston, she was a number one pick last year, whatever the case may be. She played with Caitlin Clark this year. But when she was in college, she won one championship, right? But she been to like two. She been to two
Yeah.
or three, I forgot. But I made a mistake and said she won two chips. Yo, somebody in the fucking comments was, oh, he's a fraud. I'm sitting here like, all right, I see how this thing go. You gotta have thick skin on this internet and shit. You say that you misspeak one time and niggas go crazy. He's a
Yo.
fraud. She only got one chip.
They
All
they
right, dog, you got it.
they waiting for a chink in their armor.
That's
They
a fact.
waiting for
So
it. Like,
I
yep.
say that to say you can perform on the internet all you want, but you don't know who watching you, and niggas will be, you know what I'm saying? So the algorithm, like I said, is a method to the madness. It's people who even they do this on TV too, right?
Yeah.
On like on them debate shows. It's people who will argue for the entertainment purposes, and I think that's good because
Yeah.
it adds to the viewer, like it adds to the entertainment for the viewership. But people that just perform and like no journalistic, nothing like just they just saying some bullshit out their mouth. I don't or people that's literally frauding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I'm good off that. Like that's not the. It's a way to troll. And when I say troll, I mean like I might put it to you like this. I don't know boxing. Or yeah, let's use boxing because I was gonna say football. We both,
Yeah.
but I don't know boxing like you know boxing. But I
Yeah.
might decide you might be saying something that's right, but I might decide to disagree with you just to get you to talk about what's right. I might be like, you know what I mean, just to hear you talk about it more. You feel
Yeah.
me? I'm not really disagreeing with you, but I might say fuck it. Or sometimes people say, yo, let me play devil's advocate and let me have the
Yeah.
argument
Correct.
on the other stuff like that. I think is cool.
Correct.
You get what I'm
Correct.
saying? Because now you having a conversation about something and it's like
Mm-hmm.
you trying to just get both sides of it out or whatever to give the people the full perspective. I think that's okay, but I don't. The people that's just on there just to create falsified stories, just to whatever,
Yeah.
is wild. You bogus.
It's
You wildin'.
crazy. But that's what I'm saying. These people who get on the internet and be who they want. One day
Yeah,
they regular, then they find out they say anything.
that's
Y'all
not
been
going.
there. You find
Right,
somebody. I've been to a Diddy party. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Or they say they just y'all. I've been in. It was wild. You know what I'm saying? He was wild with them girls. It's like nigga, you lying.
right.
But the rest of the world don't know that. You know what I'm saying? You got a small
Yeah,
group of people that could be like, yo, he's never
yeah.
been there.
Somebody gonna believe his stupid ass. I
Yeah,
feel
but
you.
there's a lot of people that's gonna believe you, and that's when people take advantage of the internet.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a fact, though.
and so like it's crazy. Speaking of that, what do you think about that Diddy thing? I'm gonna give my opinion. I don't even want you. This, know what I'm saying, yo,
Diddy a wild boy, man. Like, put it to you like this: we know certain shit is true, right?
correct.
Cassie already came out and confirmed this nigga's the monster. We know, we know Diddy a wild boy. We done heard stories about Diddy for a long time. What I'm
correct.
hoping is not true. What I'm hoping is falsified. It's a trafficking shit.
That's fake,
I'm
fake
hoping
news.
that's fake, and of course anything to do with a minor, because you know these things is. So
That
I'm
the
hoping all
minor,
that's fake because
the minor is real.
regard, that's real. Okay, I was hoping it's
See,
fake. The
here's the thing about
hold
it,
on.
right?
Before you go, I'm gonna say this and let you go. The reason why I say that is outside of what you said about the minor, because I don't know about that, right? Outside of what
Hmm.
you said about the minor, Diddy ain't do nothing that's a crime. He might do things that we judge, right? And when I say judge, listen, if Diddy want to have sex with men and whatever, that's his prerogative. He not breaking no laws. We'll judge him and we'll look at you different. But you, if that's what goes on at your party, well, you're not breaking no laws. Do your thing. But if you trafficking and you messing with children, that's different.
It's
Now
different.
you breaking laws, and now that's a little different. But
Yeah, it's different. So I'm me and you kind of in the same boat, right? I feel like what he did to Cassie was 100% wrong. Know what I'm saying? It wasn't right, but he literally paid for that. He went to court, paid for that. That wasn't even
yeah,
a criminal case. That was a civil case.
yeah,
So for the judge now to for them to use that video and say he's a violent person,
yeah,
and that's what's holding him in jail. I'm like, that's stupid because he paid for that crime. Literally.
true.
He he did what he had to do. How you bringing up something that he went to court for and is over with? Y'all shouldn't be able to hold that over his head. That was handled already in court.
Right,
Now is the new stuff that yo, he was having sex parties. I'm like, that's not illegal. You know what I'm saying?
right,
It's not illegal.
right.
You may find it weird, you may not find it your cup of tea, but it's not illegal. You have people right now at those swinger parties. You know what I'm saying? You have people in the hood, how we grew up, that run trains on bitches and do shit like that. And I'm like,
Yeah,
yo, I can't judge this shit. He just has more money, so he's doing it on a bigger level.
on a bit, on a exactly.
Yeah. So I'm like, that I'm like, I can't say he did anything until I see evidence, right? I'm a
Yeah,
person, what the law say, innocent until proven guilty. So I'm not gonna say you're guilty if I don't have no evidence. Know what I'm saying?
right.
Like innocence proven guilty, yo, because so like I said, a lot of people might feel dumb if Puff get off, and they done did all these interviews, so go crazy about him. And it's like,
Yeah, and we already see some people like the last girl that claimed he did something. I don't know if you heard
yeah,
about it, but like she tried to get his bodyguard to say something, and she was gonna pay her boyfriend to say
uh
something. It's like you could kind of already
yeah,
see like some of these people were
they
fraudulent,
setting it up. They
right?
setting it
Cassidy
up.
is a victim. I mean Cassidy. Cassie is a victim, and I'm sure he has other victims who are like a couple of them. But
She
we
ain't a
got.
victim.
Oh, you don't think she a victim?
I think she was victim that day, but right in
But
the
you can't
video.
take that away from her, though, bro. You can't take that off her jacket.
But wasn't she messing with Ryan Leslie?
I don't know. See,
She
one thing
was.
about me
No,
too, I was gonna say, I don't. Me personally, I don't give a fuck about these celebrities. So
oh, you don't.
whatever they be doing, I don't know until somebody.
Yeah.
So was she fuck?
Look, so she was messing with Leslie. That's a fact. She was
Yeah.
with Ryan Leslie. So they doing music together. He got her singing. Um, then Ryan introduced her to Diddy,
Okay.
and he's still Ryan still trying to work with her, all of a sudden, and be with her. Stop picking up his calls. Stop doing things.
Okay.
Ryan Leslie now he still works with Diddy. He's going in the studio. Cassie there with Diddy. You
So
you
she
got your
okay,
you got your big fish, who was Ryan Leslie. He introduced you to a bigger fish. You
and
let him
you jump
jump
ship
shit. So it
now.
shows the
But I will say again, devil's advocate. Even though she was wrong for that, that don't give Diddy the right to
I'm agreeing with
what he.
that. I'm agreeing with
You know what
that.
I mean? That's why I'm saying we
But
can't take that. She could be a piece of shit, but once you
correct.
do that, you did that, and we've seen it. Like you know what I mean. So he was like,
And
we
then after you leave Diddy, you go marry the trainer that he assigned you.
say I didn't know none of this because I don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
none of these people.
Go marry the
That's
trainer that he
crazy.
assigned you. You go marry your personal trainer. So I'm just looking at it like it's I'm not saying like he didn't put hands and
She's
feet
not
on her.
innocent in this whole thing.
Yeah. But I'm
Yeah, I
like, it
feel
seems
you.
like you're an opportunist. Like you knew what was
I feel
there,
what you're saying.
and you accepted that for your
Yeah,
financial gain.
that makes sense.
When your money ran out, then it was like, oh, I'm going to sue you and write a book and put this out
Yeah,
when your money ran out. Because from the day she broke up with him and got with the other dude, where was the lawsuits at and anything like that?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? When your money get low, then it's like, I'm gonna sue you for this. I'm gonna put out this book. So that's why I'm like, it was more so just like
A money grab.
Yeah, money grab was an opportunity for her, right? Because it's like
That makes sense.
why you ain't try to go to criminal? Everything you did was civil. You wanted money. It's a
Yeah.
money grab. Just call it that. You know what I'm saying?
There's another
Um,
thing too. I just learned this about another gentleman's video. Um, so I'm not gonna be able to break it. You could look this up on the internet to get the full story. I'm not gonna break it down like him, but I'm gonna give you the synopsis of what he said. So
yeah,
basically, Diddy, Diddy didn't own Ciroc. He was
correct,
like he was a front man for it, but he made
correct.
him a lot of money with the flavors. So then he went to buy, I think it's called Deleon, another liquor, and he
Another
owned that.
liquor. Yeah,
He owned that. And make a long story short, they was doing bad business for him. They wasn't manufacturing it how they were supposed to.
so yeah, so I'm gonna just give you the rundown. I know that part. Deleon was
But
his.
hold on, before you go, I'm tying this into the case though.
Correct.
Because, okay,
No, I'm just going with the Deleon part, right? Deleon was his, and he just
yeah,
wanted the same company to how you do for your business, do that for
exactly,
mine for my business. Give me the same 24 hours you put in your business, invest that in my business, and I guarantee
right,
you it'll grow big. And they
right.
weren't doing that when he went to check on his businesses and everything. They were
They
treating it
wasn't doing the
horrible.
agave plants
Yeah.
wasn't no agave plants. But
Hmm.
listen, the reason why I said I'm tying this in, and this is what the video did. This is not my genius. I can't take credit. The video was saying that the people who owns, I forget the name, he named two particular companies. And they were saying that these two particular companies pretty much own everything in the world.
Hmm.
And he pissed them off. Just before this case started with all these people trying to sue him, they pissed him off. He piss these people off because he called them racist because of the liquor that they wasn't I forgot who, I think they said George Clooney or somebody bought Don Julio or whatever, and his
Hmm.
liquors was being taken care of
Correct.
and
Yeah.
under the same owner, and Diddy's wasn't. So
Yeah.
Diddy called them racist, ended up taking them to court, settling. They settled out, and as soon as they settled out with that case, then all of a sudden Diddy started getting hit with all these different cases. So it was
Right.
saying like he pissed off the wrong powerful people, and now they trying to bury him.
Correct. But and I see, like, even when I heard that, I'm like, yeah, I could see that. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Yeah,
did the same thing with Bill Cosby.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They did the same thing with Bill Cosby when he wanted to buy the network, and then he wasn't supposed to be in jail at all because the first prosecutor he had, you know what I'm saying, they gave him immunity when he told them everything that happened. They gave him immunity. That's why when the new prosecutor came in and said she's gonna try him again, that's why he actually got out because you can't try somebody twice, especially if they give you immunity for all the
yeah,
evidence and anything like that. It's like he beat it,
yeah,
and that's why he's also suing because like how can you send me to jail for something I one basically gave me immunity for, so I couldn't go to
yeah,
jail. So it's crazy, you know what I'm saying, that I think they do that to people. They railroad you.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
And that's crazy to think about. Like with our community, like that's still like people want to act like racism is totally gone and doesn't exist no more. But then you
mm,
start to look at these cases, these are like our elites. These are the top of the top trying to get even bigger. And like you said, they still getting railroaded when they try to make these deals. So
yeah.
it's
Like
crazy.
matter of fact, did you see the thing with Suge Knight? Suge Knight, Irv Gotti, Jay Prince, Master P, Dame Dash. Suge Knight was trying to make like a his own music business
Mm.
for like publishing and everything like that. And then soon as they said, soon as they left the meeting, all their phones started being tapped. People in their group started being arrested, and that's why they never did it.
That's
So it's like
crazy.
every
I didn't know
anytime they
that.
try to come together for some powerful thing to unite black people, it was like shut down. Even think about when go back to Black Wall Street. They burned it down.
It's funny you mentioning back Raw Street. Look at what's happening with what's his name, Jaylen Brown in the
Yeah.
NBA right now. So
Now you
and
gotta
it's
inform me.
crazy.
I
It's
don't
so
know.
many of these examples, and people acting like this don't make sense. If you say that, if you say, "Yo, like you know what I mean? If you try to get to a certain level of success, the powers that be, whoever they are, is gonna come railroad you. People will act like you making up a conspiracy theory, but there's so many examples of this shit happening.
Yeah.
It's
And what
crazy.
happened with Jalen Brown? You gotta inform me about that. I
So
don't know.
so Jaylen Brown is trying to make Black Wall Street in Boston right now,
Mm,
and also he has his own sneaker. He's not a Nike athlete, right?
mm-hmm.
So he wasn't put on an Olympic team because something that he had to change his logo. I forgot what the exact thing was, but it was something with his sneaker where that's why they kept him off. So it wasn't. If you think about the Olympic team, it should be your talent that gets you there. But it was
Yeah,
politics that kept him off because of Nike.
that's crazy.
And now Stephen A. Smith just said something. He had an unknown source basically saying that Jaylen Brown, like killing his character, right? And I don't know if you saw Jaylen Brown just sat down with Stephen A. Smith talking about state your source and all that, So Jaylen Brown basically is going through the same thing right now. Is another young black man that's educated, that has a lot of money, that's trying to do stuff with his community, but it's like for whatever reason, people are trying to paint him out to have a bad character. If you know
Of
anything about
course.
Jaylen Brown, he's super smart, he's super
Super
respectful.
smart. I know that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he don't bother nobody, but the narrative about you could talk shit about any athlete out here, but the narrative about Jaylen Brown is he has a bad character and nobody likes him and da da da. Da. Where's this coming from? You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like another example of somebody trying to do something positive that have the money and the power to do it, but people was trying to attack his character.
Yeah. They say like that ain't happening, buddy. It ain't happening.
Just go dribble the basketball.
That's it. That's all we need you to do. Don't do none of that other extra stuff.
See,
So
but like this is dope right here. That's why I said on my channel, I don't want it just to be about sports because I want to talk about shit like this too. Like I want to, you know what I mean? I
that's
want
a
to be,
fact.
I want to be able to talk about everything I'm interested in. But one thing I'm learning about YouTube is all about the algorithm.
It's
So
all about the
whatever it is,
algorithm, right?
yeah,
One thing I'm gonna tell you too, it's about planning, right? Me, as far as education
yeah,
and still knowing you. Like I said, I didn't really go dive into my channel, but I study it. I look at it. I'm pretty sure you do too.
yeah,
You can talk about different things. I think you have to time it, right? Like in the lesson plan, I'll be like, I, you know what I'm saying? I 5 minutes. We just gonna talk about values, right? And values will just be like introducing what we're gonna talk about. Why are we talking about it? We gonna spend 15 minutes on this. 15
yeah.
minutes is up. You know what I'm saying? Topic gotta change. Yo, so what y'all think about this next topic? But we can still squeeze in hip hop and everything like that. As long as the
Got you,
bulk of what we talk about is in the title, you
got
can
you.
squeeze in small parts because hip hop is sports and sports is hip
Yeah,
hop. It goes
they,
together,
yeah, they connected. Yeah,
right?
that
Like
makes sense.
is
Like
there.
one of my not to cut you off, one of my favorite podcasts that does what you're saying is a Joe Budden's podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he don't talk about sports a lot. Like he'll squeeze it in there for a little bit,
Yeah,
but he'll talk about sports on his podcast. He'll talk about different things that's going on. So I think
correct.
about that too. Like you said, topic based. You got your topics you hitting on, but you get these conversations in there.
Yeah, you get them in there because now it's not you're not duping people, right? You're still talking about what you're talking about, but we're gonna take a little segue. Yo,
Yeah,
y'all heard about this? This is going on in the news right now. Y'all heard about it? You don't gotta spend crazy amount of time on it. Just a couple of
yeah.
minutes, and that's it. Know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts, facts, facts.
and
Yo, but I'm gonna wrap this up and then so I could send you the links and shit, and then we
yeah,
could really start talking about doing this for real. I wanted to do this for a test run just to see what
yeah,
it was like to go live because I never did it. I was bored. I said, "Fuck it, let me just do it." And I'm
this
happy.
is
This shows you God, right? My man pulled up. You ain't have to. My man
facts,
pulled up, and
facts.
we had a great conversation. So this shows us like when we really rocking, what this shit could really be like.
That's a fact.
You know
That's a
what I
fact.
mean? But I'm
No,
gonna
I
holler
love
at you
it.
though, cuz. I
I bet. Say less.
bet.
Later.